Few people have changed how humanity understands itself as profoundly as Santiago Ramón y Cajal. Born in 1852 in the small village of Petilla de Aragon, Spain, Cajal was a physician, scientist, and artist whose curiosity led him to map the human brain and uncover the hidden architecture of the nervous system. His meticulous drawings and revolutionary discoveries earned him the title Father of Modern Neuroscience. Long before digital imaging or advanced microscopes, Cajal used a simple microscope and unmatched patience to reveal the elegant beauty and complexity of the brain, neuron by neuron. Cajal's path to greatness was far from easy. As a boy, he was rebellious, artistic, and fascinated by nature. He preferred sketching and building contraptions over formal study, much to the frustration of his father, a strict anatomy professor. But under his father's guidance, he eventually turned his attention from art to medicine, graduating from the University of Zaragoza in 1873. After serving as a medical officer during a cholera outbreak and in the Spanish army in Cuba, Cajal returned home, determined to combine his artistic eye with scientific purpose. It was in the laboratory that Cajal found his calling, using a staining technique developed by the Italian scientist Camillo Golgi, known as the Black Reaction. Cajal refined the method to reveal neurons with unprecedented clarity. What he saw through his microscope changed neuroscience forever. Contrary to the prevailing belief that the brain was a continuous network of fused fibers, Cajal discovered that it was made up of discrete individual cells, neurons, that communicated through specialized connections we now call synapses. This insight became known as the neuron doctrine, the foundation of modern neurobiology. Cajal proposed that each neuron was an independent unit that transmitted information through electrical and chemical signals, forming intricate circuits that give rise to thought, sensation, and behavior. He described neurons as the mysterious butterflies of the soul, recognizing that they were both biological structures and the vessels of consciousness itself. Cajal's scientific rigor was matched only by his artistic mastery. He drew thousands of detailed illustrations of neurons, synapses, and brain regions with extraordinary precision and beauty. His drawings were not just scientific records, but works of art, fluid, organic, and almost poetic. These illustrations, still studied and exhibited today, remain among the most visually stunning depictions of the human brain ever created. In 1906, Cajal shared the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine with Golgi, though the two men disagreed sharply on the nature of neural connections. Golgi defended the idea of a continuous network, while Cajal's neuron theory ultimately prevailed. His later research extended to brain plasticity, the ability of neural pathways to change with experience, anticipating discoveries that would not be fully proven until the late 20th century. Beyond science, Cajal was a philosopher of creativity and perseverance. In his book Advice for a Young Investigator, he urged future scientists to cultivate imagination, discipline, and moral integrity, insisting that ideas do not spring fully formed from the brain. They are born from hard work. Despite limited resources and isolation from Europe's major research centers, Cajal built a global reputation through brilliance and dedication. He continued working until his death in Madrid in 1934, leaving behind more than 100 scientific papers, groundbreaking theories, and a generation of neuroscientists inspired by his methods. Today, every neuroscience student studies his principles, and every brain image owes something to his pioneering vision. Santiago Ramón y Cajal did more than map the brain. He revealed its poetry. In every neuron, he saw both structure and soul, showing that science and art are not opposites, but partners in humanity's quest to understand itself.